Hello students, welcome to Auja classes Smartness in Education. Here we are going to learn about the next concept of real numbers, that is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. According to the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes. Any composite number refers to that number which is divisible by other numbers except one or itself. So each and every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime numbers, and that factorization is always unique. It does not depend upon the order in which they are written. So it can also be stated as the prime factorization of a natural number is always unique except for the order of its factors. For example, let us take the 6. 6 can be written as the product of two prime numbers, that is 2 and 3. It does not depend upon the order whether we write 3 into 2 or 2 into 3. So every composite number can be expressed as a product of prime numbers, and that factorization is always unique. Let us see the proof of the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. In general, a given composite number x, we factorize it as x equals to p1 into p2 up to pn, where p1 p2 up to pn are primes and they are written in the ascending order. That means p1 is less than or equal to p2 and so on up to pn. Now if we combine the same primes, we will get the powers of the prime numbers. For example, 32,760 can be written as 2 multiplied 3 times, 3 multiplied 2 times into 5 into 7 into 13. So we can write it as 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2 into 5 into 7 into 13. So once we have decided that the order will be ascending, then the way the number is factorized is always unique. This fundamental theorem of arithmetic has many applications, and both within mathematics as well as in other fields. Let us see one concept of fundamental theorem of arithmetic, that is LCM and HCF. Let us see first the LCM, or the least common multiple. It is clear from the name itself, multiple means a number which is the least multiple of the given numbers. So it can also be written as the least number which is exactly divisible by each of the given numbers is called the least common multiple of those numbers. For example, least common multiple of 4, 6 and 8. Let us see the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and so on. Similarly, the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and so on. Multiples of 8 are 8, 16, 24, 30, 40 and so on. See here, the multiple should be common. First condition is that it should be common. Here, the common multiple which is present in 4, 6 and 8 are 24. 24 is common in the multiples of these three numbers 4, 6 and 8. And if we further expand the series, we get the common multiples of 4 and 6 are 36, and further we can get more common multiples, like after 36 we get 40, 44, 48 and so on. Here we will get 36, 42, 48 and so on. Here we get 40, 48, 56 and so on. See here, there is one more common multiple in these three numbers in the factorization of 4, 6 and in the expansion of in the tables of 4, 6 and 8, that is 48. But see, we need the least common multiple. So least common multiple is 24, which is common in the multiples of 4, 6 and 8, as well as it is the least value. So LCM of 4, 6 and 8 is 24. Let us see the next concept, highest common factor. It is also known as greatest common integer. It is the largest number that divides the given two or more numbers. So it is the highest common factor of the given numbers. Let us see, for example, the common factors of 15, 30 and 105 are 15. Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15, and factors of 30 are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30, and factors of 105 are 1, 3, 5, 7 up and so on. So see here, we need the highest common factor. So the common factors are many. One is the least common factor of any given numbers. Next is 3. Then we have 5. Then we have 15. And there is no any other number which is common. So the highest common factor of 15, 30 and 105 is 15. So we can write the greatest common integer or the highest common factor of the given numbers is 15. There is a basic relationship between LCM, HCF and the two numbers. That is, the product of LCM and HCF is equal to the product of given two numbers. Let us see some problems based upon the concept of fundamental theorem of arithmetic and LCM and HCF. Let us see, we have to find the LCM and HCF of 6 and 20 by prime factorization method. Here, six can be expanded as 2 to the power 1 into 3 to the power 1, and 20 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5, that means 2 to the power 2 into 5. So LCM will cover the maximum repetition of any number in the factorization of the given composite numbers. So the highest repetition is 2 to the power 2, 3 has highest repetition one time and 5 has one time. So LCM will be 4 into 3 into 5, that means 60. So LCM of 6 and 20 is 60, and SCF covers the common factors. The minimum common factor is 2, and there is no any other number. So the HCF of 6 and 20 is 2. So these are the answers. Let us see one more problem based upon the concept of LCM and HCF. We have to find the HCF of 96 and 404 by prime factorization method. Here we have prime factorization of 96 can be written as 2 to the power 5 into 3, and the prime factorization of 404 is 2 to the power 2 into 101. So HCF of 96 and 404 is 2 to the power 2, that means 4. We have the relationship between LCM and HCF is product of two numbers. So we can find the LCM very easily by this relationship. So LCM into HCF is equal to 4, and product of numbers is 96 into 404. So LCM will be 96 into 404 upon 4. This will be 101. LCM equals to, we get 9696. So this is also the answer. Let us see one more problem based upon LCM and HCF. Here we have to find the LCM and HCF by using the prime factorization method. Let us see the prime factorization of each number. Prime factorization of numbers is written as 6 equals to 2 into 3. 72 can be written as 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2, and 120 can be written as 2 to the power 3 into 3 into 5. So here 2 to the power 1 and 3 to the power 1 are the are smallest powers of the common factors 2 and 3. So here HCF of 6, 72 and 120 will be equals to 2 into 3, that means 6. And LCM, for LCM we need the greatest powers. So 2 to the power 3, 3 to the power 2 and 5 to the power 1 are the greatest powers, are the greatest powers of the prime factors. So the LCM will be equals to 2 to the power 3, 3 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 1. So LCM of the given numbers will be 360. That is the answer. And HCF is 6. That is also the answer. Let us see a practical problem based upon the concept of LCM and HCF. So see here, in this problem we also have to determine whether we have to find LCM or HCF. There is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia is a girl who takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, whereas Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same. Suppose they both start at the same point and at the same time and they are going in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? Here, there are two persons, Sonia and Ravi, who take different times, 18 minutes and 12 minutes, to cover the entire one round of the field. We have to determine after how much time they will meet again at the same starting point. So see carefully that the rounds taken by, let us see it practically. Suppose this is the circular field. Sonia first takes 18 minutes to cover the entire round, and after 18 minutes she will be at her original place, and Ravi takes 12 minutes. After 36 minutes Sonia will be at the same position, and after 24 minutes Ravi will be at the same point. Again move further. After 54 minutes Sonia will be at the original point. Again, now see for the Ravi will be at its original point at 36 minutes because he will take 12 minutes more to cover one more round. Again, Sonia will take 72 minutes, Ravi will take 48, and so on. We will move further. Let us, I am writing for Ravi also. Ravi, the further point of times where he will be at the starting point. He will be after 60 minutes, and then he will be at the original point after 72 minutes. See here, we need to determine after how many minutes they will meet again at the starting point, because they are starting at the same time. They have started at the same time. So first time they will meet at the original point, at the starting point, after 36 minutes, because after 36 minutes they will be at their original point, or at their starting point. So 36 is the LCM of 18 and 12. So we have found the LCM for determining the time after which they are meeting at this starting point or the original point. After this time they will meet after 72 minutes, but we have to find after how many minutes they will meet again at the starting point, because they both started at the same time. So we have to find only the first time meeting after their starting. So we have to find, we can write Ravi and Sonia will meet at the starting point at the starting point after the LCM of time taken by Ravi and Sonia. After the starting point after the LCM of time taken by Ravi and Sonia to cover the one round. So LCM of 18 and 12 we have to determine. So the prime factorization of 18 is 2 into 3 to the power 2 and 12 is 2 to the power 2 into 3. So LCM of 18 and 12 will be 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 2. That means 4 into 9, that means 36 minutes. So that Sonia and Ravi will meet again at the starting point after 36 minutes. That is the answer. So we have learned the concept of LCM and HCF, and we have also solved some problems based upon the concept of fundamental theorem of arithmetic and LCM and HCF. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will cover the concept of irrational numbers. For more educational videos, like, share and subscribe to Ahuja classes on YouTube. Thank you.